Our Xbox One controller is already an amazing controller. And so how do you go about making that even better? It's a big task. I've been living with this controller for a really long time now. To me, it feels very familiar.
The new Xbox wireless controller is here, and so I'm excited, I'm pumped.
The unboxing videos always look super fun, and all of my friends have got to do them, so I was jealous.
It is a beautiful feeling to see it in a brand new box, just waiting, ready for someone to open and start playing some games. There it is.
This was the one that I wanted to see the most. Shock blue. Because it's just a sick color, honestly.
Oh, nice.
There it is. You know what it feels like? It feels like home.
You know, some would argue that our Xbox One controller is one of the best in the world. And so how do you go about making that even better? One of the things we found is that we could include more people, make it easier for people to connect, make it easier for people to play. So even if you've been playing Xbox for a long time, you have this muscle memory built in. How can we take advantage of that and make it so that you play even that much better when you use the new controller?
Like it feels like the Xbox One controller, but slightly advanced.
The share button is new.
Yeah, at first glance you notice, what is that new button?
So here's a share button, obviously right in between the cheese slice and the hamburger button.
And the share button came from feedback from gamers, sharing moments and pictures, video, making memes. Those are all a big part of gaming culture.
Sometimes, you're feeling good, you pull off a nice play and you want to capture a screenshot or a clip.
Sometimes something awesome will happen, and the only way people will believe you were that good or that cool thing happened is if you literally show people.
I feel like I'm going to be using it quite a bit, but maybe that might be cocky, so don't put that in.
I do really like the changes that got made to the D-pad. It's kind of a hybrid of the old D-pad and the Elite D-pad.
I'm an Elite controller user, and I use the faceted D-pad on that, and this is obviously very inspired by that.
That was a big inspiration, yeah, for sure. We wanted to make sure that people could adapt their gameplay without having to swap apart. Instead of the facets all being at the same level, we put those diagonals down just a few millimeters, and some of these angles from the middle outward are a little bit steeper so that the middle is a little bit lower. It gives your thumb a nice home position so you know right where you are. Ergonomics is about the way that you work and move with an object.
This one's actually smaller than our previous Xbox controllers.
The Xbox One controller fit the 5th to 95th percentile of hands, and we wanted to make sure that this one fit the 3rd to 95th percentile. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually, hundreds of millions of people, and we wanted to make sure that it was just as comfortable for them as it was for people with larger hands.
More people being able to hold it is a good thing. I do think that the tactile, kind of grippy texture is also going to be huge. And I know some controllers don't always have these colors, but they're actually great for people with dyslexia. So I love that we still have the colored buttons.
We worked really hard to sculpt all these surfaces to make sure that when you hold it in your hand for the first time, it's familiar, but it's even more comfortable than you remember.
First thing I noticed was the textured grip on the back case, the triggers, and the bumpers.
These have a matte texture, and we've also added these micro bump textures.
That is huge because things can get a little sweaty, so any little extra grip you can get is definitely ideal.
It becomes about, can you actually get a performance boost by how quickly you're able to move around? If we're able to improve the ergonomics so much that you actually perform better, then that's a win-win.
All right, so in the box, they have the things that people don't necessarily read.
This tells you how to get started, the legal stuff.
I'm sure warranty and product registration, but then also you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. I don't know if anybody can take this code.
Wait, this is a real one. This is a real code. Someone could be getting this right now. Includes Xbox Live Gold and unlimited access to over 100 high-quality games.
14 days free. You're welcome.
I loved unboxing this product. I loved being able to hold it in my hand for the first time. I hope that we're able to take the inclusive design changes that happened with this controller to make it better for more people and start doing even more with every other area that we touch in all of our products.
I'm excited as a fan. It's a new generation of console. This only happens like once every 5 to 7 years. And so, you know, when you get that new console, get that new controller, it's an event.
You know, as people are able to play on more devices and new amazing games keep coming out and the ways that people play keeps evolving, I just hope that the controller becomes that touch point for all of those experiences, that it becomes the center of how they interact with their games and that it becomes a welcome part of their lives.